What is going on YouTube? Little Irish AM here. We're going to do a build review on Outriders. This is Glad's anomaly powered Technomancer build. Um, yeah, this thing is dealing with the mobs perfectly. This thing is demolishing mobs. It's going through the trials like no tomorrow. And we're deleting bosses. It's just insane. So yeah, let's get right into this. Alright, so first off, I want to hop into the class tree here. I'm just going to quickly go over this. So basically, we're going to be stacking anomaly power and a little bit of status power to get our damage. We're really tanky. This build has been nothing but good to me. I'm already carrying people. It's crazy. I love it. So here we go into our first big node. Activating DK skills increases anomaly power for you and your allies by 30% for 10 seconds. We're going to come right up here. Enemies below 30% health receive 20% more damage. Come up here, we're getting some max health. Reduce gadget skills by 15%, which is pretty big because we're going to want to be spamming cold snap for anomaly power. Get more health. Right here, every time you freeze an enemy, vulnerable status is inflicted as well. We're going to also amplify that up to 40% more with this here. We're going to get some armor, weapon leech, increase your armor by 20%, increase all healing by 20% for you and your allies. Here we go. Enemies afflicted with freeze receive 30% more damage, which is pretty big. And right here, activating gadget skills increases your anomaly power and weapon damage by 40% for 10 seconds. This is why we want to spam cold snap. And we're going to have 2 extra points after that. We're just going to grab some health. And we're going to reduce our gadget skills cooldown by 15% because we still want to be spamming cold snap. So let's hop right back into here. We're going to go over the what we're going to be wearing, what we're going to be using. Here we go. We're going to be using the Techmonger set here. This is not what it looks like. I transmogged all my gear. So we want the helmet, the chest piece, and the legs. So here we go. So the helmet's going to come with double trouble. So our turrets are now going to have 2 barrels on it, doubling the fire output. You're going to want to put twins on it so that we can throw 2 turrets out. So now we have 4 barrels. I got lucky. I got euthanizer on it, so you deal 16% more damage against enemies afflicted with toxic, which is why we also spam our blighted turret as much as we can. So over here with the chest piece, you're going to want hazardous modifications, which is what it comes with. Blighted turret. The turret now fires toxic infused projectiles that deal a crazy amount of damage. It has 50% increased attack range. You're going to want to put hail shot on this as your second mod. Increases the turret damage based on your status power, which a lot of our gear comes with status power. And down here with the legs, I got pretty lucky with the third mod because we're dealing more damage to elites afflicted by toxic or blight fire. They're going to explode when we kill them, which can help with the clear. It comes with improved coolant. Cryo turret doubles the fire rate of the deployed turret, so we're just demolishing everything that comes in its way. It comes with freezing boost, so you don't have to change anything on the legs. You're just looking for a good third mod. We're going to go for a purple set of hands here, and I got anomaly power, status power on it, which is pretty good. You want something like skills life leech, maybe some cooldown reduction. I put arms and anomaly on it. I came with personal space, which is, it's decent. I could get a better set of gloves. I got pretty lucky on the long winter. Cold snap increased the radius of the skill by 50%, which is pretty big. I got a pretty good set of boots here. It's got anomaly power, status power, and cooldown on it. So I put icicle storm on it. You're going to want to put icicle storm on it. It's going to be huge when you're doing clear. This thing, you just hit your cold snap and everything just explodes around it once your turrets kill one thing. I did get the cycle on it, increase your weapon damage, and the bonus is proportional to your health regeneration. And as a techno, we're always healing. So down here, I got pretty lucky with bonus duration, extend the turret's duration by 30%. This does help when you're doing bosses. It just keeps them out there for a little bit longer. The weapons that I'm using a death shield. Obviously, Death Shield comes with Fortress, so we're getting more damage once we get up to our full stacks. This is just a tanky mod right here. I did put Omen on it. I mean, Omen's not as good as it used to be, but it does help with the bossing a little bit. So yeah, I did get really lucky. I got Mage's Rage on it too. So next here I got the Daimyo. We got Ultimate Storm Whip on it, of course. I put Fortress on it just to keep that going. And I did get lucky. I got Mage's Rage, Critical Shots. We're just stacking so much anomaly power. I want to take a second and go over the Pax Tree here. So we are using Initial Striker. Activating skills increases your anomaly power or firepower by 10% for 5 seconds, depending on which item is higher. Obviously, our anomaly power is going to be higher, so it's just going to give us more anomaly power. Coming down here, your ordnance and gadget skills inflict toxic to enemies. Hit and deal additional 5% of anomaly power as damage if toxic was refreshed. So we're just stacking more anomaly power. Here we go. Damaging enemy grants you 2% of health regeneration for 3 seconds. So this helps out with the that tier 3 or the tier 2 mod. If we go back here, this definitely helps out with the cycle here. Increase your weapon damage by %. The bonus is proportional to your health regeneration. So it's pretty crazy in the Pax Tree. If you're getting all this health regeneration, you're just going to be getting more weapon damage. You're going to inflict toxic on enemy. Has a 100% chance to inflict a random additional status. So our blight turrets are going to be inflicting random statuses all the time. Here we go. You deal 5% more damage to enemies for every status inflicted on them. So that's pretty crazy. So if you keep inflicting all these statuses, you're just dealing that much more damage. Alright, I want to go over the Ascension Points here. So I'm obviously going for Anomaly here. My first one that I went for was Anomaly Power, because we want to get as much Anomaly Power as possible. Next up was Anomaly Damage, because we want to take that Anomaly Power and make it and give it some more damage. And then the third one here was Status Power, which we want to increase as much status power so those cryo turrets do even more damage. Then the next one I went for was we want some more damage against elites. And over here I'm now just going for Resistance Pierce so we can pierce them. I wouldn't say this build is perfect yet. We're still working on it. But over here, let's look at the skills real quick. So we are using Cryo Turret, we're using Blighted Turret, and we are using Cold Snap. And I'm going to show you guys an expedition real quick and show you guys how to use these skills and what they do. So, yeah. So let's hop right into this here. So we're gonna do a Boomtown real quick. I'm going to show you guys, before we hop into this expedition, I'm going to show you guys how to use your gadgets here. Man, this build is insane. I used to be a firepower build. I swapped over to anomaly power, and I don't think I'm going back. This build has brought me through a lot of trials, and I'm just deleting bosses, and I love it. Alright, so, if we take a look here, before, like, if I get into a mob or something, and I get to a boss or whatever, you're going to want to throw your Blighted Turret out so we can stack some anomaly power, and then we're going to throw our Cryo Turrets out. And these things are just going to do most of the work. You're just going to let these things go. And after we use our Cryo Turret, we will Cold Snap, and we're just going to freeze everything around us. These things are just going to kill them, and everything's just going to explode. Alright, I'm going to let the gameplay play. You guys can sit back, relax, and just watch. Yeah, you can just watch me demolish all these mobs. So real quick, as you can see, this build is pretty fast. These turrets are just piercing right through these enemies. Like this elite right here, if you shoot this because you have Mage's Rage, it just deletes them. I don't know. This build has made me smile. This build is crazy. Like, I just delete everything. I'm just like, I don't know. It just feels illegal to use. You know what I mean? It's crazy. And I'm hoping that that you guys enjoy this video. If you guys like what you see, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to give a like. I will be doing more videos. I do stream on Twitch. Twitch.tv/LittleIrishAM. I do carries during the week. If you need help. So yeah, this build was pretty good. Alright, I'll let you guys finish out the rest of this expedition.
What the hell is that noise? It's like I've wandered into some maniac's idea of a party. Would you look at that? There's a pod here.
So yeah, this just rolled right on through. I hope this video helped. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget, subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.